part 3 of my Sony DVD collection for 2024 edition. And before I start this video, here are a few DVDs I forgot to show in my last videos. So, anyways, no time to waste. Let's begin. Starting with the only Warner Brothers DVD that I forgot to show. So, yep. And this movie needs a watch since I haven't seen this movie yet. So, yeah. Got this DVD brand new. And now, here are three to four Universal DVDs I'm about to show. So, anyways, let's begin. Focus Features movie, co-made by Miramax Films. I do have the 1966 version on VHS with Horton Hears a Who, and I do have the 2018 animated movie by Illumination on DVD, so, yep. And this movie has Jim Carrey, along with Jeffrey Timber, Bill Irwin, Molly Shannon, and narrated by Anthony Hopkins. And I did found this DVD, which is the first Kung Fu Panda movie. I already showed the sequels, so yep. And I will plan to do my Blu-ray collection for 2024 edition, which I'll show the fourth Kung Fu Panda movie. So, yep. And now, here's the last one for this collection before we get to the rest of my Sony DVD collection. So, yep. And that's it for the DVDs that I forgot to show in my last video. Now let's get on to the rest. So, here we go. Starting with these DVDs right here. So, yep. And I had this DVD since 2019, since the first one I got for my 7th birthday back in 2009. The second one is the second time I got this DVD back in 2013 from Walmart. And now I had this DVD since 2019 from Aunt Sue. And yes, I'm just sticking with the first open season movies, in which the sequels suck badly, so yep. Excellent 2010 movie that has Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, along with Dwayne Johnson and Samuel L. Jackson. This DVD is a full rental from Family Video. If you haven't seen this movie, I recommend you watch it soon, so yep. This movie needs a rewatch, since Halloween is around the corner. But this is not a technically a Halloween movie, but this is a thriller directed by David Fincher, who directed Seven, Fight Club, and The Social Network. And this movie needs a rewatch soon, so yep. I'm going to have to fix it after his video, so don't worry about it right now, so yep. Really good 2000 movie that has Mel Gibson, along with the late Heath Ledger, Renee Ackledens, and Chris Cooper. Got this DVD from Desert Industries back in 2022 while I'm in Boise for a few days, so yep. Film rental from Hollywood Video. And this is a movie that I enjoyed 3 years ago, so yep. And if I remember correctly, I did watch this movie, the original version, so yep. Since I never watched the English dub, so yep. And this is a great Easter movie from 2018 that has James Corden, Dominic Gleeson, Sam Neill, and Margot Robbie. If you haven't seen this movie yet, I recommend you watch it next Easter. So, yep. And here's the sequel. So, yep. And this movie was originally going to be released in April of 2020, but got delayed so many times because of the you know what back in 2020. So, yeah. And speaking of which, it'll be turning 5 since it'll be the 5th anniversary to the pandemic back in, the start of the pandemic back on March 13th, a week after my 18th birthday. So, yeah. Haven't seen this movie yet, but this movie needs a rewatch. This movie needs a watch soon, so, yep. This side's widescreen, and the other side is full screen. Haven't seen this movie yet, but I will soon, so, yep. Film rental from Hollywood Video once again. Got this DVD from a pawn shop while we're on vacation in Oregon back in, which is the coast of Oregon, back in 2019. And this is one of my all-time favorite movies from 2006. It has Will and his son Jaden Smith. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, I recommend you watch it since this movie's part of my childhood. So, yeah. This movie has Cuba Gooding Jr. and Ed Harris. I really like this movie from 2006. It has Robin Williams along with uh, along with Jeff Daniels, Christian Chenforth, and Josh Huttonson. This DVD is a full rental from the Lewiston City Library, which is in Lewiston, Idaho. I really like this movie from 2001. It has Drew Barrymore. And this movie also has Steve Zahn, the late Brittany Murphy, and James Woods. And this movie also has Steve Zahn, but this movie stars Jack Black, Amanda Peet, and the late Arlie Arby. Classic movie from 1989 that has Gene Wilder and Richard Pryor. Gene Wilder is also in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory and Young Frankenstein. In case you're wondering, got this DVD from a yard sale back in May of 2022. So, yep. Amazing 2001 movie, written and directed by Guy Ritchie, which this movie stars Brad Pitt, along with Benicio del Toro and Jason Statham. Got this DVD from Goodwill since 2023 while I'm in Boise for a week. If you haven't seen this movie, I recommend you to watch it. So, yep. Amazing 2010 movie that has Jesse Eisenberg along with Justin Timberlake, Army Hammer, and Andrew Garfield. And this DVD is a full rental from, I believe, Family Video or Hastings. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Great 2003 movie by Columbia Pictures, co-made by Warner Brothers, which this movie stars Jack Nicholson, Diane Keaton, Keanu Reeves, Frances McDormand, and Amanda Peet. And I used to have another copy back in 2019, but I'm not interested in. But I got this DVD back in the collection back in 2022, so yep. I'm going to show you a few more DVDs for this video, and then we'll stop here for part 4, which is the final part. Awesome 2002 movie that started it all, which this movie is directed by Sam Raimi, which Sam Raimi did turn 65 today, so happy birthday to him. And I used to have this movie on VHS back in 2013, but I'm glad I had this DVD since 2020, so yep. And the sequel's not over yet. And here it is. Here's the 2004 sequel to the 2002 movie that everybody likes. And I got this DVD back in 2013, so yep. Which I have for a very long time. And this movie is one of the most popular memes of all time, is Pizza Time, said by Peter Parker, and Mr. Jameson says, "You serious?" after he laughs, which one of my all-time favorite quotes. So, yep. And if you haven't seen the sequel or the first, I recommend you to watch both. And I do have Spider-Man 3, which I'll show you later. So, yep. I do have Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man No Way Home on Blu-ray, which I'll show them on my Blu-ray collection. So, yep. I was going to get this movie on Blu-ray, but I'm fine with the DVD. So, yeah. This side's widescreen and the other side's full screen. And now, I'm going to show you 3 more DVDs for this video, and then we'll stop here for part 4, which is the final part. Classic 1981 comedy that has Bill Murray, along with Harold Ramis, John Candy, and directed by the late Ivan Reitman. Once again, this side's widescreen and the other side's full screen. This movie needs a rewatch soon, so yep. And finally, here's the last DVD for this video, and then we'll stop here for part 4. And this is one of my all-time favorite 2007 movies, which that movie stars Michael Cera, Jonah Hill, along with Seth Rogen, Bill Hader, and Emma Stone. And oh yeah, if you haven't seen this movie, I recommend you to watch it. So, yep. Well, everybody, there you have it for this video for my Sony DVD collection for 2024 edition. Stay tuned for part 4. As always, this is Oppenheimer Me 2002. Have a great night. So, yep.